All right. So go back up to the other channel. Get this party started.
The game. Hold on. Never mind. Okay.
Welcome back, sir.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out tonight.
Would not miss it.
Sorry, I missed the other one.
It's all right, man. Things happen. Everything go all right?
Yeah, they actually pulled him off the, air support today.
Oh, it's a good thing, man. Definitely a good thing.
Yeah, he's holding steady. He's a fighter.
Native American blood, man. I'm telling you, bottle that shit. No, I'm not kidding. Like,
Yeah.
Raven, am I kidding?
Oh, that's a strong bloodline, that's for sure. I just got a chuckle. I didn't expect to hear that. It was just kind of funny to hear.
No, I mean, Raven, there's nothing wrong with what I said, was there? Like,
No, it's pretty solid.
No, it wasn't intended to sound negative or anything. I just got a kick out of hearing that. Never heard it.
Yeah. Anyway, now I've, said something that could be construed really wrong, but if anyone knows me or knows the fact that me and Raven actually get on, never mind.
You're fine, dude. Alright, so the dust has settled. You've got some dead corpses here. You've still got Bridget, Blaker. They're in pretty bad shape. Several minutes go past. You're able to get everyone to their feet. The kids are basically scared out of their minds. They don't know what to expect, and they just want to get back home. And Bridget suggests that all of the corpses back at the original rendezvous point should probably be buried. So she'll probably need some help with that, even though she is in not the best shape. We'll say that everybody took a 5-minute breather, so everybody got back some health as well. So go ahead and do your breather heal as well.
That is con. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I know there's con in it.
Yeah, it's plus 5 plus con plus your level.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put this pop-up back up for you guys. Alright, now this, as you can see, you guys are here with Sarah Blaker and the children, and the original rendezvous point is, to the left, so it's probably a couple hundred feet, right, 200-300 feet. You'll be able to cross through the gorge easily. I mean, you were able to get across it in the first place rather easily.
David,
as well, so yeah.
Before we leave, I'm looting the Darkspawn.
Okay.
What shall we get today?
You get infected with the blight. Well done.
Yeah, you find light mail, a 2-handed sword, a short bow on the Hurlock. On the Genlocks, you find heavy mail, a battle axe. You find 4 suits of heavy mail, 4 battle axes. You find some javelins lying around. You find some medium shields and also 4 throwing axes as well.
4 throwing spears?
Yep. And back at the... Yes.
No, sorry, go on.
I was just going to say that back at the camp there was a broken wagon, but with I guess you could do dex crafting or something like that. You could probably fix the cart enough to where it would not be rendered useless, and you'd actually be able to get back to the
We have
keep.
our cart with us anyway.
Yeah.
We brought it with us, remember?
Oh yeah. But I'm just saying that there is another cart there as well. So
I will fix it.
So
I
I'm
will
going to
take it.
suggest. I'm going to suggest that the basically the three that aren't us help the canary moving the armor, and also with fixing the cart. And I'm going to see what they say to that. And whilst that's happening, I'm going to kind of like gently just like kneel down next to the children, kind of like ease their worries. I mean, and not children, like, the 13 or 15, but try to like calm them down and move them out of the vicinity of all of the blood, death, and carnage.
okay.
So that's what I'm going to do.
So you want to pull them over. I'm going to get rid of this handout as well. I just wanted to give you
I'm
guys
literally
a better
just moving them out
visualization.
so they don't have to witness and see all of the carnage and death around.
Okay. All right.
But it's going to be like, are we saying that, like, are we still at the original location? We are, aren't we?
Yeah, you're definitely still at the original location.
So I'm going to basically like bring them over here, like, and our cart is just outside of this little opening here. So I'm going to kind of bring them over here under the auspice that I'm just taking them away from all the blood and guts and everything.
Kind of hang out with them for a little bit.
Yeah. To try and calm them down, settle them down, make sure they're okay, do any, see if they need any wounds treated or anything.
Them?
Oh. Breastfeeding, huh? Nice.
I think they're a little old for that.
Hey, some kids.
That's called pedophile.
Some kids, I'm
One
sure.
of them isn't.
Okay, so that's where. Oh, sorry, I'll move myself over there. That's where I am. So I'm kind of out of all that for the moment. Just talking to them. Whilst everyone else is doing all their thing.
I have nothing to do. My mission's complete.
Alright, Alenka comes over to, and Bridget starts to make her way back towards the actual encampment. And Blaker, Blaker and Alenka start to converse with one another. This is while everybody's starting to. And Crow, you can actually hear them talking, and Sir Blaker asked Alenka how the journey went, and Alenka responded to him and said, "We encountered much resistance. It is simply too dangerous to return." And then they start to follow the group as well back to the original camp. So I guess you guys are going to literally carry the 5 or 6 suits of armor and all that stuff back, or are you going to bring the wagon here, or what's going to be the logistics of that?
We're going to. I'm gonna. If I have to, I'll do 2 trips moving everything over there. But we'll do that if they don't want to help me move it.
Okay, you're able to do that. You can do that. It'll only take you about 15-20 minutes.
Okay.
Well, I was going to have it so that myself, Elephane, and the children went, and maybe Alexander went back, and then Alexander and Elephane fix up the cart, the one of that's at the original, like where we were meant to meet them, and bring that cart back and fill that cart up with the armor. That's the way I was thinking of doing it. But if you want to do it a different way, that's fine.
Oh, that's up to you guys.
Yeah.
The logistics.
If Alexander
of
wants to do
that.
it a different way, that's fine. But I was going to do it that way.
Yeah, whatever you guys prefer.
I'll do what he said.
You missed a combat
I'm doing
west with a bunch of Genlock
Okay,
alphas
so that's what we're going
in
to
our
do.
party.
So myself,
They were saving an
Elephant,
Arld's
Alexander, and Bridget,
Arld's
if she
children,
would like to come along.
a son
Obviously, I
and
can't
daughter.
make if she would like to accompany us. Will she accompany us back to the camp on the original first trip?
Okay, now what now? Because you guys are back at the camp, right?
Okay, we
at the
are
original camp.
What I'm saying is we're currently at the battle site.
Mhm.
Initially, I'm going to turn to Elephane, Alexander, and Bridget and ask if they would like to accompany me back to the camp so we can fix one of the other
Yes.
carts, and then maybe Alexander can bring the cart back to the battle site, and everyone still here can help him load up the armor. So it'll be myself, Elephane, and Bridget will be at the camp with the children whilst everyone's loading up the armor.
Yeah, that
Does
sounds like
anybody
a
say
good
anything
plan.
to that?
Bridget says she'll accompany you back, but she wants to get the dead actually buried. She doesn't want to take them back to Stunhold.
No, I understand that. So, but as soon as we get back to the camp, so just to confirm, there's only myself, Elephane, Alexander, and Bridget currently at the camp. Alexander's going to be fixing the cart and then going back. So, myself, Elephane, and Bridget, before she does start putting away the. That's as long as Elephane wishes to come along, of course. Do you?
Yeah, I'll go.
Before we start to actually give rights to the actual deceased and clear everything up there,
Waffle.
I
Nice of
turn to
you.
Bridget, and I just kind of feel her, like, I feel her out about her connection to, what's his name? Sorry, I can't think of his name.
Oh, Breaker?
Breaker, yes. What does she think of him? I mean, of course, Vey can come along as well if she wanted. I mean, would Vey like to come along as well?
Well, the children are basically stuck to her sides. So, they're basically telling her she's going to be okay. And she is not having the easiest time of traveling because, she was,
Mm-hmm.
damaged pretty nice in that last fight. So, she's not in the best of shape. But the children are helping her out as well. So, but they say you can notice that the children are very attached to Sir Bridget.
Okay, so as we basically get back to camp, has Vey come with us?
I will go wherever the group wishes me to.
Okay, as we get back to the camp, I sort of like look to Vey for a second and say, "Could you just have a moment with the children, please?" And will they go with her? Just like maybe a few feet away, maybe
You want me to distract the children away from Bridget?
I'm not going to put it that way, but yes.
Okay, this is a private conversation we're having.
Mhm.
Alright,
Go feed them. They look hungry.
I'll do what I can.
Bring out some Scooby snacks.
Feed them some darkspawn. Just
So
don't
I'm just
just
going
tell
to
them
enter
it's
into
me.
conversation with Sir Bridget, and I'm going to try to ascertain what kind of esteem she holds Breaker in. Like, what does she think of him as a person? What does she think of Zelenka? Just like her overall, And this is whilst Alexander's fixing the wagon, and in order to take it back.
She really has no problem with Blaker. I mean, she's known Blaker for quite a while, and she tells you that at one time Blaker actually was an Arl at one point, but the citizens of his ban or his area basically elected him out. So, but he's he's lost that status, but he's been with Arl Wojciech for quite a while. And as for the steward, her family's been with him for several generations, and she starts to ask you, "What are you going? What are you going at? What are you saying?" Basically, it seems like it's a lot of weird questions for a time like this.
Can I pipe in here for a second? I kind of stand up while I'm kind of fixing the cart. I look at Sir Bridget and go, Did you know they asked us to help them ransom off the 2 children? And I kind of go back to working on the cart, but I try not to say it really loud. I'm a very blunt person.
Elephant just drinking some wine.
That's mighty canary of you.
I fire an arcane bolt at Alexander. No,
but I'd want to know if she'd think I'm lying. Would I have to roll a check for that?
No, she's just kind of, you actually literally say that to her?
I say it, but I don't say it loud enough for the kids can hear it.
She says that can't be.
I want to go, You're more stupider than you look, and I go back and start working on the cart.
That's perfect Kenori faction.
She draws her sword and attacks. No.
I turn and I kill her.
For
I
honor
try
of
and
the
approach
Jarl!
Alexander. Do I roll to hit?
Well, I guess you go off there, Mr. Kanari.
I
You
go
just
back
walk
and
off.
work on the cart.
All right. Well, the two aren't back yet. Blaker and his, the steward. They are not back to the original camp
Alinka?
yet. Alinka, yes. They're not back yet. And she does ask you. After the Kanari walks
They're
away
behind a
and
bush somewhere.
pouts off, and she does turn to you and she says, "Is this true? What proof do you have?" Because she says that her family, she wouldn't want to put her family's honor and duty in jeopardy by doing something like that. She says that's a pretty stark claim on a
What was she
steward.
asking?
She's
Anyone
talking
in particular?
to both of you, all of you standing right there, and the children are off, kind of.
I'm just glaring at
playing in the
Alexander.
bushes.
I don't even hear a question because I'm still waiting to roll my to hit on Alexander with this arcane bolt.
Oh, are you really
I tell
gonna
her-
blast him?
I tell her,
Let me just roll a D100, see if it ends up higher or lower than a 50.
How about
I
you?
just shrug and say, "You only have our word."
No, I actually say to her, yes, they did actually say this to us, and they did, the steward did, and she actually both directly and also indirectly implied that Breaker was also part of it, and the two of them had actually used to be lovers. And
She says there's no
I
secret
don't know if you're
with
aware
that.
of this. Pardon?
Yeah, she said that there's no secret with them, being together.
No, of course, but obviously that would show to you that she has at least spoken to us. I mean, we are complete strangers to her. Why would she even mention the fact that the two of them were lovers? I mean, there was definitely a conversation that went on that she had to try to prove to us the fact that she could rely on him to do the right thing as far as, their particular plan and plot is concerned. And what I would recommend, Sir Bridget, is that watch them very carefully when they get back. Very carefully indeed. And please stay very close to the children and do not let them be alone with them at all. And can we, if they do make a move, can we count on you to be on our side and assist us if we are not the aggressors? If they are the aggressors towards ourselves, can we count on your support?
Well,
Having
she's,
told you this.
That'd be hard to do. That Link is the steward.
yeah, that's the whole problem that she's having here, and she says we need to get to the bottom of this, and this is, these children are, I'm the protector of these children, and I'm not going to have this, and I am, dedicated to the Jarl to protect these children.
Sir Bridget, I have a question.
And this
for
is
you.
not going to
How-
happen on my watch.
Sir Bridget, I have a question for you. How well
Yes.
do they know you personally? Like, if, for example, we were to say to them that we had brought the matter up to you and you had agreed to side with all of us, would they believe that at all?
Well, they've never approached me with any kind of offer to, and the kids are, out of earshot range as well. So
Yes, yeah.
she does tell you that they've never approached her about being, conspirators in any kind of kidnapping plot of the children. But she thinks that, she says that she would think that they would probably not approach her because they know what her answer would already be before asking. So there's no way she would ever have anything to do with that. She's a protectorate of the Jarl. So this is what she does for her life.
as she finishes her sentence, I kind of walk over and I go, I believe they were talking about escaping about 2 minutes ago, and I kind of just walk off and continue what I was doing.
Well, this is okay now. Well, when they were talking about that, this was back at the original battle site. So
Yeah.
you guys are apparently back at the original rendezvous point where the caravan was supposed to be. They have not yet got to the caravan spot yet. I get you because you guys went ahead, and they have not come back yet.
Nope, Elephant is with them, right?
No.
Nope.
We're all here?
And
That was the information we needed before we left.
I did say that.
Not to us,
No.
to him.
The
Oh, okay.
Canary didn't
Alright.
say it to us.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I was busy driving a cart and moving loot.
I was
Yeah, that's
I was
it.
busy looting grapes.
Yeah, I was busy looting grapes. Is there any grapes around here? And I kind of walk off and go look
Sure,
for
there's
the
a bunch of
bodies.
bushels everywhere. There's a bunch of vines everywhere.
I'm not talking about grapes. I'm talking about dead soldiers.
I turn to Elephane and Sir Bridget and I say, what would you both think to do vanishing into the shadows somewhere? Us saying that we overpowered Sir Bridget when we arrived back at camp, and that the area is now clear for us to go forth with the plan that, and I will definitely word it that Alenka proposed to us. If Sir Bridget, you are within earshot and you can hear this and hear her agreement, and will you then believe us?
Alika's not going to fall for that.
I mean, Sir Bridget is extremely badly injured. Or was.
Yeah, but now Elephane is missing with the children.
Elephane is Elephane is dealing with with Sir Bridget's body.
No,
And the children are where?
Elephant is helping me with the cart.
Elephant is drinking wine. I don't know what everybody's talking about.
Elephant's
Bell
getting
just turns
drunk.
around and says, "You all can do what you wish. I am not going to go through with this plan that they proposed to us." And Sir Bridget, I honestly, genuinely wish and hope that you do believe the sincerity of our words and the thing that we have told you, as those two, although they did state that they would, the children would be under no threat of harm, they still were going to go through with that plan, and I find that extremely unacceptable, and that is my last word on this.
She says she has a hard time believing this, and she would rather just get to the bottom of this right now. She says she just prefers, she doesn't want this looming over her. She doesn't want this on her conscience, on the trip back.
Yeah. I'm good with this also. I'm not into politics. I just heal people.
That's like she said.
Do whatever.
Her job is to protect the children, and that's what she plans to do. And she said she will fight every one of you until her death to prove that point.
Then it'll be very
I
quick
turn to
and
her and I
very
say,
painful.
"Are you threatening us when we give you this information and offer assistance and
She's
inform
not.
you of a
She's
plot
not
against
threatening
you?"
you. She is just, telling you the point of her position towards the children. She's not threatening you now. She says she will fight to the last blow to protect the children. It was not directed towards you.
Okay,
It was
because
not directed
you did
to.
say,
It was not directed towards anyone violently. That's what the point that I'm trying to make here.
I'm like in character. My character is saying to her, "You said that you would fight us to the death. I mean, we have posed no threats. We had you outnumbered coming back here. We
Just
brought
not
you back
you.
here. We
or
healed you."
She'd fight anyone.
Okay.
That's her whole point.
Yeah, I mean, that was in character stuff. That I understood what you were saying, but my character wouldn't have understood what she was saying.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I just stand up and walk away with the rest of the rest, and glare at the canary as I walk past him.
I give the glare back, but I kind of giggle and go, I wonder if I can loot without no one noticing. But no, I'm going to go back to the cart.
I look at my wrist, where in the future a watch might be.
Okay. Let's go.
I
All
look
right.
at my wrist with the large sort of like chronometer on it. There. Anyway, go on.
Nerd alert.
Thank you.
All right, so Blaker and Alenka do get back to the camp. Shortly after, several minutes after, the rest of the party gets back, you have your quick conversation, and they say, "Is everyone ready to get back?" They look at the cart. He shakes the cart. He says, "Good job on the cart, getting it all fixed up." And I said, "It should probably be getting back to Stenhold now."
I don't hear any of this because I walked away from the camp for a bit, so I don't hear any of this.
All right, so whoever is in the camp, that's what Blaker's saying.
I go to find Belle and tell her that we're leaving.
I come back. I was only like literally just like at the edge of the camp kind of thing. I wasn't like miles.
Yeah, I
away,
was
just at the
speaking
very edge.
for an NPC,
I was
a female
actually
NPC.
kind of, my
West.
character was fuming in regards to Alexander's bluntness, which out of character,
I'm not gonna.
I actually
I'm not gonna
appreciate.
role play the
Probably picked up on,
Memphis
like, in
Belle
character frustrating.
voice. I think that would be pretty creepy, actually.
I'm ready to go.
All right, so actually, she tells the children to shoo off for just several more minutes, and she helps the children out of the cart. She tells them to, just go right down the path for a second. She needs to talk to Alenka and Blaker, and the kids kind of look at her like, "Why?" And they shoo off down the path a little bit. You can see the children playing, and then a blight wolf comes out of nowhere. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I was gonna say I go with the children to make sure that they're okay.
Problem
Okay.
solved.
Exactly. There you go.
David,
End of
before
adventure. We're on
we-
to the next module.
Before we start the next thing, can I do something to see if I did these correctly? Because I'm pocketing one of the weapons from the loot. A macro.
Just test it. Go for it. I don't care.
Did that roll?
Is it a macro?
Yeah.
Nothing
Test
rolls
it.
for me.
Nothing to roll now.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't think I have it in there. It's for the two-handed sword.
I got some
Attack
I
roll.
really don't
Parmesan,
You're gonna
garlic, and
pocket a
herb,
two-handed sword.
pita chips.
Yeah, I gotta put it on my back.
Pocket.
I think I can see that.
Can you look in the
How did
thing
you
and
guys
see
like
if I
that
did
crunching?
the variables for that correctly? Because I'm not sure if I did.
I figured you guys would like that. Yeah, I'll check it after the game. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll definitely check it after the game. I know everybody's ears are bleeding now. All right, so
Approximately half. Sorry, go on.
kids are probably about a good 20, 30 yards away. Not much.
I kind of just go along just to make sure that they're okay. I mean, they're like 13 and 15, but just make sure that they're fine.
They go off and they're just kind of kicking stones and sticks around. So she turns to Blaker and Alenka and asks them if this is true and if this is a plot. And Blaker goes, "What are you talking about?" And she says, "This group here is informed me that you want to take the children hostage and demand a ransom from the Arl. Is this true?" And Blaker he blatantly just starts not backpedaling, but he just denies it. He goes, "What are you talking about?" He says, What are you talking about, Bridget?" And then Alenka steps forward and she says, "Bridget, you have been good to the Arl for so many years, and you have